Good morning, everyone. Yesterday, we have just started combinational circuits, in which we have studied about binary adders. We have understood the operation of half adder and full adder. For half adder, there is addition of only 2 bits, as you can see here. Then we have designed the truth table for this half adder. Then also we have designed the circuit diagram for half adder, in which the expression for sum was a modulo b, and for the expression of carry we are having a dot b. Now for full adder, there is addition of 3 bits, and in output term there was 2 outputs, sum and carry. Also for the full adder, we have the expression for sum like a modulo b modulo c, and for the expression of carry we are having a dot b plus a dot c plus b dot c. We have designed the circuit diagram in which there are 2 output expressions, sum and carry. This is the truth table for full adder circuit. Now today we are going to discuss the operation of binary parallel adder. This is the adder which performs the addition of more than 3 bits. By using the binary parallel adder, we can add 4 bits, 5 bits, 6 bits and so on. Here the thumb rule follows: whatever the number of bits you want to add, we have to design that amount of full adders. Suppose we want to add 4 bits at a time, like A3, A2, A1 and A0, and the second number have the bits B3, B2, B1 and B0. Then we have to take 4 full adder circuits, as you can see in this diagram. There are 4 full adders. FA stands for full adders. Here the bits A3, A2, A1 and A0 are the first input for the full adder. The second bit is B3, B2, B1 and B0, and there is an initial carry. Now let us take an example of, let the A is 1011. It means the A3 digit is 1, A2 digit is 0, A1 digit is 1 and A0 digit is also 1, which is in decimal stands for 11. Now we are taking another example of the number which is B, which is simply 1111. It is just like B3, B2, B1 and B0. Here B3 stands for 1, B2 stands for 1, B1 stands for 1 and B0 also stands for 1. Now what will happen here? See, in the block diagram there are full adders. So like we have taken example of A like 1011. Simply put A3 equals to 1, A2 equals to 0, A1 equals to 1 and A0 equal to 1 in this block diagram, and put B3 1, B2 1, B1 1 and B0 equal to 1. In this diagram there is initial carry because we are performing only the addition operation. Like this full adder, we are having output as 0 and the carry is forwarded to this second full adder. Here again there is a sum S1 and the carry is forwarded to the next full adder circuit. And the output of this full adder is S2 and the carry again goes to the next full adder circuit. In this way there is some S3 is generated and the carry of this full adder is forwarded again. In this way we are doing simply mathematics. What is the result of this addition? You can see in this example that 1011 plus 1111 results in 11010, which is equal to the 26. You can see here, this is the 1, it will also take in, then S3 equal to 1, S2 equal to 1, S1 equal to 1 and S0 is equal to 0, which is in decimal form is equivalent to the number 26. Here if you can see in this diagram, 1 plus 0 will equal to this sum 0. Again in this block you can see here A1 1, B1 1, 1 plus 1 results in 1 0 and this carry is again forwarded here as a 1. So 1 0 plus 1 results in 1 1. It means sum is 1 and carry is 1, which is forwarded to this diagram. Now we will add in this diagram A2 0, B0 is 1, 0 plus 1 results in 1 and this carry 1 in this diagram results in 1 0. It means sum is 0 and carry 1 is forwarded to the next full adder. Now in this diagram A3 1, B3 1, 1 plus 1 1 0 and this carry 1 is added in 1 0, then 1 0 plus 1 equal to 1 1. It means sum is 1 and carry is 1. Now the total result of this full adder will result into this 1 because it is a carry and it is forwarded. So we have to consider it. Then this S3 1, then this S2 which is 0, then this S1 1 and this S0 1 0. Now the complete addition will result in A plus B is equal to 11010, which is equivalent to the decimal number 26. In this way you can take more than 4 bits also, 5 bits, 6 bits and 7 bits. There will be so many full adders and it will depend upon the number of bits you want to add. Suppose you want to add 6 bits, then we have to consider 6 full adders. In this way today we have understood the operation of binary parallel adder. You can take any example like A equal to 1001, B is equal to 0001 and by adding the full adders in block diagrams and mathematically you can get the same results. If there is any query regarding this topic, you can discuss me at 5 p.m. today's Zoom lecture. In the next lecture, we will start adder cum subtractor, which is the addition of binary parallel adder with some special feature of subtraction. Okay, thank you so much.